I'm James, and I'm down here at City Hall with Clyde Moonias. Clyde's been doing different articles for Net News Ledger on issues of youth suicide and on racism. And Clyde, one of the issues in Thunder Bay that really needs a lot of work is racism. How can we all get along?
By respecting our opinions and voicing what we have to say, not by not using social media networks and Facebook pages. We need to come together and work as a community, work as a nation. We need to come together and discuss ideas, discuss these issues and these topics, and figure a way how can we improve the quality of life in our city to make it a safe place for our youth and our future.
Now, the City of Thunder Bay has the Respect campaign, and there's a lot of people you see wearing the green badges for respect or the green bracelets for respect. Do you think that helps?
Respect campaign, I feel it helps a little bit when they target the high schools and when they target Dennis Comarty. But the respect campaign needs to be more intuitive with our community. Need to be more active. The respect campaign and the City of Thunder Bay needs to play an active role in our community so we can move forward. The respect campaign needs to be involved more, maybe possibly even build relationships with volunteer at Thunder Bay, even with our local youth centers.
Now, the youth in Thunder Bay, it's not going to be very long before we have a whole group of students coming down from the north to attend high school in Thunder Bay. Some will be going to Hammersholt and Superior and Westgate, and other students going to Dennis Franklin Comarty. You've come through high school. You're starting Lakehead University this year. What message would you want to send to youth coming from the north and they're coming here to Thunder Bay to go to school?
Study hard, and when you come into the city, you're expected to become independent. When we have 13-year-olds coming to city for the first time, grade 9, they feel lost, they feel isolated, they feel like they have to be on their own, so they lose that connection with their parents of feeling isolated while they're in town. 150 students come out every September to Dennis Franklin Comarty. A quarter of those students would either drop out or go home by Thanksgiving, October 14. So those are very, very sad statistical numbers. Matawa Learning Center, they start off the school year with 30 students. And at the end of the year, they have 13, 12. And Matawa Learning Center only had one high school graduate this year. Dennis Comarty had 23 high school graduates out of 60 potential graduates. Those are very sad numbers. We need an improvement. We need to see more engagement with our organizations in our city, our beautiful city of Thunder Bay. We need more engagement with organizations like Indian Freshman Center and Blue Sky Community Healing Center, the RMYC Youth Thunder Bay Center, New Hope Youth Center. We need more engagement. We need to tell these students who are coming down here, there is hope. There's all these organizations that are willing to help.
Now, in your path coming through as a high school student, it wasn't probably the easiest journey.
It wasn't. When I came here for grade 9, I became a follower. I ended up following my older brothers, siblings, and my friends. And I gone through the stigma of abusing alcohol during my short time here. I overcame that stigma. Now I'm working, happily going back to school for this September to Lakehead. So,
what are you going to be taking at Lakehead this year?
That is uncertain. I will be going into the NAIF Access program for 1 year, and hopefully onto psychology and minor in Indigenous learning.
Now, the path forward in the city for young people, it's hard sometimes, as we've talked about. And when kids are lonely, what message can you share with kids if they come to Thunder Bay? They're going to feel, disconnected from their community. I've talked to a lot of young people that are, people in the city will see them wearing a hood over their head. Well, what they're feeling is all the eyes of so many thousands of people on them when they go to inner city mall or when they're around the city. What can you share with our readers and viewers in the north for kids who are coming down here?
To be respectful and to have open arms. I was one of those kids before. I would wear a hood on the street. I would hang out under a bridge, feeling lonely, feeling isolated. I overcame that fear now.
Now, you've spoken about fear and overcoming fear. We hear a lot of the young people will talk about being a warrior. To you, what does being a warrior mean?
To be strong and independent, not relying on people, not relying on welfare, not relying on our government support, federal support. To become a warrior is to be one with culture and traditions. I myself, I am a very cultural, spiritual person. I attend ceremonies, lodges, I offer tobacco, I drum, I dance. And that's where I feel my connection. That's where I feel like I am a warrior with the Anishinaabe Bimatizi and the Ojibwe lifestyle. I wasn't comfortable on my knees praying to one God, but I am very comfortable to praying to multiple gods, creators, Manitos, Gitchamanato. To be a warrior is to be one with whatever belief you believe in, and to be strong with that belief, and to be independent without relying on people.
I'm James with Net News Ledger. We've been talking to Clyde Moonias down here at Thunder Bay City Hall. I'm James.